MCP is an open protocol that standardizes how applications provide context and tools to LLMs. MCP is similar to HTTPS, WebSockets, and every other protocols that is out there. So we are going to look at one of the open source SMCP server for converting your Figma designs to code. So we are going to use this server together with our Cuso AI editor to convert designs from Figma to React code. This is the Figma design that we are going to convert. So first thing, we'll be needing the Figma API key. Click on account settings, then click on securities. You can see the personal access token. So you can generate one. I already have this in use. So click on generate new token, then add the permission for all this. So most of this you can just change it basically to read. Once you give it a read access, you can come here and give it a name. So I'll call this SCP tutorial. So I'll generate this token. Make sure you copy down this token and save it elsewhere, because once you close this tab, you will lose access to the tokens. So since we are using Cuso as our client, this is the Cuso configuration that we are going to use. So you have to be on this tab. We are going to say that this is Figma SMCP. So this is the URL where the server is running. So we'll go back to Cuso and see how we can do this configuration in full. So we are in Cuso now. I have to click the configuration button there. Then you come down to the MCP option. So you can, if you don't have any configuration yet, you can click on this button. But right now, I have some configurations done here. This is the configuration of object I mentioned on the Cuso GitHub page. So here we have the MCP servers. So this will be for the Figma, right? So this is what Cuso will, this is the endpoint or the server URL that the Cuso will call when we ask it to fetch our Figma design. This is the server. So we need to pass in the API key, Figma API key that we got from Figma here. Then, and also we need to tell it to open this server on this port. So this port is exactly the same port that we are going to be putting here as our local host, followed by SSE. Once you are done adding your configuration, ensure that this has this green tick. So you can click here to refresh. The next step is to open the Figma. On Figma, click the design that you want to copy. So when you have selected the design that you want to copy, you can right click here, click on copy/paste as, copy the link selection. We are going to drop this selected link on the Cursor and ask Cursor to come to Figma and get the design for us. So here back in Cursor, click this tab to open the chat interface. Then we'll paste the Figma link that we've selected. So I will type in some prompts. The first prompt I'm going to say is convert this Figma link to design. Convert this Figma link to code. The generated code should match the design. The layout should match the design. Then I'll ask it to use React, use plain React for this project. Also use module.scss for this project. So that is all I can tell this Cuso AI. So I will click on send and this will go ahead. So the server will call the Figma, get the Figma designs. So once you are running this, if you see any prompt, make sure you follow through. So basically I will come back when this is done. I will show us the converted design. All right, so this is the final version of our application that was converted by Cuso with the help of our MCP server for Figma. So this is the final version. It looks so good. Though the final version is not exactly like what is on the Figma, but this is actually a very great leap from the AI to add these awesome features.